check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill and Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that it with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. You really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. My whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious. You really wanna party like that? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Foxborough. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete, it's Odunze. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. May to the air once more. Escaping he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May to throw again. They're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On 3rd and long, here's May. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New England. It's his second touchdown of the year. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll motion over Samuel. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. May to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they go with Walker. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
On 2nd down, it's May. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, like, his offensive play call, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. In motion, Reed. Smith from the gun on third down. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, New England. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On play action, here's May. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. To throw on first down is May.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. They'll motion over Samuel. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. To throw again is May. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on second down, May. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Gino now on 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. In motion, Reed. On first down is Smith. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on second down, Smith. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On fourth down, Smith. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will go all the way. second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick by Lutz is good, and the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Walker, 1st down and more. Kenneth Walker. And he is gone. 79 yards. It is a touchdown. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And now after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Out of the gun, here's May. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
On 2nd down, Smith. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. He's got it! And he will score! Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, New England. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. first and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's just thrown ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. So 4th down, and the Aussie Torrey Taylor on to kick it away. Deuce Vaughn deep to return. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. First and 10. In motion, Reed. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send him right out of the slot. A 2nd down throw for Smith. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, here's Smith. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. In motion, Reed. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. To the 45. Kenneth Walker. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Staying out there for this 4th down. They're going. It's May. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another run here with Paul. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Reese Hall, touchdown Patriots. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.